Have you ever felt trapped, stuck in a situation with no way out, praying for a rescue that seems like it will never come? For the Israelites in ancient Egypt, this wasn't just a feeling, it was their reality for 400 long years. They were slaves, born into bondage, their cries for freedom swallowed by the deafening silence of the desert. But there God heard them. He sent a man named Moses with a simple, powerful message for the most powerful ruler on earth, Pharaoh. Let my people go. Pharaoh, a man who saw himself as a god, just laughed. Let them go. Impossible. These slaves were the engine of his empire. So began a terrifying contest of wills. God sent plague after plague upon Egypt. The mighty Nile River turned to blood. Swarms of frogs, gnats, and flies tormented the land. Livestock died, boils afflicted the people, and fiery hail rained down from the sky. Locusts devoured every green thing, and a darkness so thick you could feel it covered the land for 3 days. With each plague, Pharaoh's heart grew harder. He'd promised to let the Israelites go, but as soon as the plague lifted, he'd change his mind. His pride was stronger than his fear. After 9 devastating plagues, God announced the 10th and final one. It would be the most terrible of all. He would pass through Egypt, and the firstborn son in every household would die from the heir of Pharaoh, on his throne to the firstborn of the lowest servant. But for his own people, God provided a way of escape, an act of faith that would define them forever. He gave them a strange and specific command. Each family was to take a perfect, spotless lamb, 1 year old. They were to sacrifice it and do something that must have seemed bizarre. They were to take a branch of hyssop, dip it in the lamb's blood, and paint it on the top and sides of their door frames. Imagine that scene. The sun is setting over Egypt. The air is thick with dread. Inside their homes, Israelite families are gathered. They roasted the lamb and are eating it with bitter herbs and unleavened bread made without yeast, because there was no time to let it rise. They are eating in a hurry, fully dressed, with their sandals on their feet and their staff in their hand, ready to leave at a moment's notice. They are waiting, trusting in a promise, their safety dependent on the blood painted on their door. It was a sign of their obedience, a symbol of their trust in God's protection. Outside, in the Egyptian homes, there was no blood, no protection, just the chilling silence before the storm. Then, at midnight, it happened. A great cry echoed throughout the land of Egypt, a sound of unimaginable grief. In every Egyptian home, from the palace to the dungeon, the firstborn was gone. The judgment was swift, and it was absolute. But when the angel of death came to the homes of the Israelites and saw the blood on the doorposts, it passed over. The blood was their shield. Inside those marked houses, families huddled together, safe and untouched, their hearts pounding with a mixture of terror and awe. The price of disobedience was death. The reward for faith was life. By morning, Egypt was a nation broken. The pride of Pharaoh was shattered. He summoned Moses and Aaron in the middle of the night and pleaded with them, "Go, leave my people, take your flocks, your herds, everything, and go. And please, bless me also." The very man who had defied God was now begging for his blessing. The freedom that had been a distant dream for centuries was now a reality, pushed out by the Egyptians, who were terrified of what might happen next. The Israelites walked out of Egypt not as fleeing slaves, but as a redeemed nation. This event, the Passover, became the cornerstone of their identity, a story to be told to every generation. It's a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of nights, there can be a promise of dawn, and that sometimes rescue comes in the most unexpected ways, marked by faith and obedience. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe for more.